Good evening, Knights Nation. I'm your proud principal, Dr. Willie Jackson, here for our orientation for school year 2020-2021. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be with you this evening. We miss you. We welcome all new students and returning students to our school year 2020 and 2021. I hope you guys have been social distancing and also washing your hands frequently, as well as putting your mask where your mouth is. It's very important that we practice these things in order to curb the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, I'm your proud principal, Dr. Willie Jackson. I'm here today to share in the orientation for our school year, where we are bold, courageous, and outstanding. So again, welcome to school year 2020-21, and we're excited to be here at our orientation. So we'll get started with our slides. Again, I'm your principal, and we'll be talking about really a lot of great things that'll be happening this school year. And I'm very excited to be in this virtual space with you moving forward. You all know that the mayor made an announcement that we will start out virtual from August to November, and we'll be online taking classes on Canvas. So again, attendance is important. Let's move to the next slide. So I want to introduce you to some most important people that will be working with us this school year. Of course, you all know that our 9th grade academy principal is Mr. Kenneth Walker. He'll be working directly with our 9th grade students, and he'll very excited about a lot of things that he has in store for you guys for the 3DE model, as well as other great activities that you all will be discovering this afternoon. And we have our returning principal for the 10th grade, Ms. Maureen Westover, who will be working directly with our sophomores. And again, we welcome to our team, Ms. Erica Myers, to the 11th grade team. She comes to us by way of PG County. We welcome her as well, who will be working directly with our juniors. And then we'll have a returning principal, Miss AP Cartwright, will be working with the 12th grade. So we're very excited about this. We're very excited about our team that we have formed, and we're looking forward to working with you directly in person as well as virtually. So if you are at this time, give a shout out to your grade level in the chat box. Go back. We want you to give a quick shout out. If you're in the 9th grade, shout out your grade level. Shout out your grade level for 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. So right quick, right in the chat. What grade you in? Shout out to the 10th grade, shout out to the 9th grade, shout out to the 11th grade, shout out to the 12th grade. That's on the call. Let's go. Who's in the building? Go ahead in the chat, type it in. All right, so as you're typing it in, we're going to continue to move along the slides, and we're going to move to our next slide, which is talking to us about our mission and our vision statement. Of course, to our parents and to our students, at the end of the day, we want to cultivate and empower socially engaged leaders for what? College, career, and global success. We want to make sure that when we send our kids to the real world for the next 4 years, they'll be working with us to ensure that they are ready to go to college or go to work. And it's very important that they engage in our CTE pathways. You'll learn more about our CTE pathways as we go along. And our mission statement is to design and implement effective teaching and learning experiences in a safe and engaging environment with empathy and community support service. Just know that this year we're operating with empathy, we operate with grace, we operate with love and equity. Next slide, please. So here's our mantra. For the returning students, you know the Ballou promise. For our new students, if you are able to recite this metaphorically, if you're able to memorize this and give it back to me without reading it by the end of the week, or by the end of the day, or by the end of the school year, or by the end of the month, you have positioned yourself to win outstanding prizes and money. So our Ballou promise simply says, it is to be, it is up to me, I am powerful beyond measure. I manifest pride, poise, and perseverance in a relentless pursuit of excellence for who? Myself, my family, my community, and my world. Remember, this is all about you. This is all about you being ready for the world. This is all about you taking pride in yourself, your family, and maintaining that poise you need. And when challenges arise, which they will happen, you have to persevere. But we want you to persevere in pursuit of excellence. And we'll talk about what excellence looks like a little later. Next slide, please. So the first day of school, This is very critical. So tell a friend, phone a friend, let your friends know that you must report to school on August the 31st, which at 9:35 a.m. for your first class via Canvas. Take your phone out right quick, take a picture of that, be ready to join in on the 31st for the first day of school. Make sure you log on, guys, 9:35 a.m. Take a picture right quick of that. We're gonna hold it right there so you get a snapshot of that. And you'll be able to join us in these different classes, and you'll get your schedule on Monday, and you'll hear more about that from AP Cartwright. Next slide, please. This is a proud day to be a Knight. Enroll today. Visit the bit.ly Ballou Enroll to get started. Make sure you have enrolled to start the school year strong. It's very critical that you enroll and that you get started. If you have not enrolled, this is a great time to start, so you can start this process ASAP. We'll be here on tomorrow to support families with enrolling. So if you want to come up in the morning, we will support that tomorrow morning as well. Next slide, please. So we're going to share with you our redesign video. And we want you to sit back and relax and see what we have in store as we build our best Ballou. And as we invite you to our new Ballou, for our returning students, you know what we're about. For our new students, please take a glimpse of what we have in store for you moving forward. You may play the slide at this time, video at this time. When we think about Ballou, we think about it being the hub of the community.
1, 2, 3.
Redesign gives Ballou an opportunity to think globally about innovative activities and innovative teaching and learning for our students.
We have a lot of programs coming in. We have 3DE. 3DE is the launch pad for us. With CASE methodology, our students will learn real world scenarios and hands-on learning. These are skills that they will use after high school.
I'm invested in the future in the students at Ballou Senior High School. When I look at the students, I see the students in myself. And I want to ensure that the students receive all the services and goods they need to be successful in life.
It's a good school academic-wise because they got a lot of honors classes.
We care at the end of the day. Teachers here at Ballou believe in our students. We are going to push our students to be their academic best.
Ballou helps me be successful by pushing me and encouraging me even when I doubt myself.
We have college career focus programs here at Ballou. In College Summit, the students focus on what do you want to do after high school. They work on personal statements, they work on resumes.
If they have thousands of applications, what's going to make you different?
They go visit colleges and they do practice interviews as well.
Right after high school, students have an option. They can either go to college or go right into the pathway of work. We are embarking on a new pathway, computer engineering and IT, automotive academy, and we also have hospitality and tourism and culinary arts. They're able to select their pathways for the future.
Before I leave Ballou, I will know what pathway I want to go on. I'm currently in hospitality and tourism, and it teaches me about customer service, and it gives you a certification where you always get paid above minimum wage no matter what job you have.
We want to make sure we're developing pipelines for students to go into those jobs. That's why it's important that when students enter the pathways, they complete the pathways and receive that certification so they can go right into the workforce. School doesn't end when the bell rings. We have a plethora of opportunities for students when it comes to after-school activities. Any club they can imagine, they can create themselves here at Ballou.
Tonight we have the Ballou Cabaret, which our students perform. We had students dancing, we had students singing, and this is only the start.
My first time performing and showing my talents to Ballou. It's a lot that can come from Ballou that a lot of other schools don't have.
One of the first things that I try to do is try to reach out to parents so I can build a relationship with them before school really kicks off.
We want to make sure we wrap our arms around the student and the whole family to ensure and let them know that we love them when they come to Ballou.
The atmosphere that I see here in Ballou, I have never experienced before, where the teachers really give the students a chance to grow into the adulthood that they're about to step into.
When you think about a student future and everything they need to be successful in high school, Ballou has it. That's right. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. When you think about a student's future and everything they need to be successful in life, Ballou has it. So we want to make sure that you have enrolled and you have signed up your child to be a knight for life, where we're bold, courageous, and outstanding. I'm a proud graduate of Ballou Senior High School, and I'm excited to be returning as the principal of my alma mater. So I can't stress enough how important attendance is, because every day attendance counts. So make sure you're logging on at 9:35 to ensure that your attendance is captured. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to see my students. I can't wait to see you. And watching that video just make me miss my students even more. Again, attendance count. Please engage with your classes every day, including Wednesdays, to be marked present. Next slide and next presenter. So,
good evening, families and students. Thank you again, Dr. Jackson, for welcoming our families to our second back to school orientation night. I am AP Crystal Cartwright, and again, I'd like to welcome you to our back to school night. So I will cover some information regarding our scheduling and grading processes for the 2020-2021 school year. So let's take a look at this year's calendar. Our school year will be broken down into semesters. This year will be on a 4x4. Semester 1 will consist of 18 weeks, broken down into terms. Term 1 will begin August 31st, which is the first day of school, and will end on November the 6th. Term 2 will begin on November 9th and will conclude on January 29th, which gives us 18 weeks. Our second semester will start February the 1st and will end on April the 12th. Term 4, which is a part of our second semester, will start April the 19th and will conclude the last day of school, which is June the 25th. Continuing on with our 4x4. Looking at the schedule at a glance from the lens of a 9th grade student. Your semester 1, 18 weeks, you will take a math course, your ELA, English Language Arts, a science and/or social studies, an elective, and your 3DE course. Your semester 2, you would take an additional graduation requirement, your science or social studies, and your additional CTE and/or electives. For our 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students, you would take 4 credits a semester. So 4 credits semester 1 and 4 credits semester 2. Your semester 1 will consist of your math, your English, your science or social studies, your elective, and/or your CTE. It will also include your world language. Semester 2 will include your graduation requirements and your CTE, your electives, and also your world language course. So here's a glance of our daily bell schedule. Your schedule this year will consist of 4 classes. Remember, we're on a 4x4. So the periods this year are 80 minutes. So each period will meet for 80 minutes. Period 1 or block 1 will begin at 9:35 a.m. and will end at 10:55 a.m. The first 45 minutes will be synchronous learning. That's live instruction with your teacher. The last 35 minutes will be spent toward independent study and/or teacher support. So for an example, block 1, 9:35 to 10:20, synchronous learning, live instruction. 10:20 to 10:20 to 10:20 to 10:50, 10:55, you have independent study and teacher support. You're still in that same class for 80 minutes. 45 minutes of that time is live instruction. The last 35 minutes of that time is your independent work and your support from your teacher. Your second period starts at 11 o'clock a.m. and will end at 12:20. Same scheme, same schedule, 45 minutes of live instruction, 35 minutes of independent work and teacher support. In between each block, you will have 5 minutes of transition time. Just as you would in a building, you still have your 5-minute time in your virtual setting. At 12:25 p.m., we will have lunch. So virtual lunch, just like you would be in a building. So from 12:25 to 1:10, you have 45 minutes to enjoy your lunch. You will resume back for virtual instruction at 1:15 p.m. So block 3 or period 3 will start at 1:15 p.m. and will end at 2:35 p.m. Same format from periods 1 and 2. 45 minutes of live instruction or synchronous learning, and then 35 minutes of independent work and teacher support. And then your last block of the day is period 4. Period 4 starts at 2:40 p.m. and will end at 4 o'clock p.m. Next slide. So here's your schedule at a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Your 45 minutes of synchronous live instruction. Please note Wednesday is a day of learning. It is important for you to log on during your time on Wednesdays. So your teachers will be available to support you for independent work and small group activities. Synchronous, again, consists of live classes with your teacher. Asynchronous is individual and independent work. Remember, your attendance counts. Lunch distribution. We will have free grab and go lunches every day from Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for all Ballou students. So if you are a Ballou student in grades 9 through 12, you can come to the school during our lunch hours, 10 to 2, to pick up your free grab and go lunch. More information will be given out to you during the first week of school. Let's take a look at your graduation requirements. Diploma type is 24. So the requirements for students who started 9th grade in fall of 2007 or later must earn a half a credit in art, 3.5 credits in electives, 4 credits in English, 1.5 credits in health and physical education, 4 credits in mathematics, including Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, and in upper level math. Yes, your AP math courses count. Music, a half credit in your music. You can take from Bach to rap and or general music. 4 credits in your science, including Biology 1 and 2 lab sciences. 4 credits in your social studies, including World History 1 and World History 2, DC History, U.S. Government, and U.S. History. Your world languages, you need 2 credits. And we ask for, or the district recommends, that the credits be in the same language. That will give you a total of 24 credits. You also must have 100 community service hours. Students must pass at least 2 courses that are college level or career prep. We call those courses CLCP. Your AP US History meets both your US History requirement and your 1 credit of CLCP. Let's take a closer look at your promotion requirements. So requirements for students who started 9th grade, again, in the fall of 2007 or later. So students need to complete the following credits to move between grade levels. So that means you need to complete the following credits in order to promote to the next grade level. So from 9th to 10th grade, you need your English 1 or an equivalent credit, your Algebra 1, and we recommend 25 community service hours, which gives you a total of 6 credits. To promote from 10th to 11th, English 2 or equivalent, plus your 50 community service hours, which gives you a total of 12 credits. To promote from 11th to 12th grade, English 3 or equivalent, and then your 75 hours. And then finally, 12th grade to graduate. You would need, of course, your English 1, 2, 3, and 4, along with your Algebra 1, your Algebra 2, your Geometry, and your upper level math, along with all of your histories, your World History 1, your World History 2, your U.S. History, your D.C. History, your U.S. Government, your world languages. So you would need all of your credits, your 24 credits, your 100 community service hours, totaling your 24 credits in order to be eligible for graduation. Remember, attendance count. So make sure that you are logging on to Canvas each and every day. You must engage with your classes in order to be marked present. Let's talk a little bit about the grading policies and how your grades will be calculated this year. So grades count. 20% of your grades will be towards student engagement. That includes credits for evidence of listening, speaking, writing, interacting, and or leading during class discussions or group activities will be included in this category. So we want you to be an active participant in class. 40% goes towards your practice and application. That includes all student work products that practice and apply skills acquired from individual lessons throughout a unit. And then 40% is towards your assessment. Your assessment includes all formal evaluations of individual student skills, knowledge, progress, and mastery. Remember, your grades count this year. It's important for you to keep track and monitor your grades and your progress often. You can keep track and monitor your grades through going through our student and family portals, and that's by accessing your Aspen account. Students and families can monitor their progress by accessing the https aspen.dcps.dc.gov account. If you have forgotten your username or your password or your credentials, please feel free to reach out to your grade level administrator and or counselor to reset your account. Again, monitor your grades and your progress in Aspen often.
Hello everyone, my name is AP Westover and it is my pleasure to welcome you all back for another exciting school year. Tonight I wanted to walk you through some of the technology that we'll be using and give you some very important updates. In our Q&A box, we've seen a lot of questions about this technology, and so we hope that this information is really useful. First, we collected a lot of feedback from parents, families, students about how this past spring semester went. Well, one thing we learned is that it's better to use a couple platforms really well. So this year, you're going to see us focus on a couple platforms that you'll see over and over again in all of your classes. The first is Canvas. Canvas is our learning management system. That means this is where you should start every day. Teachers will post their assignments here, post links to attend their live classes. You'll have discussion boards to interact with your classmates and more. Canvas is your one-stop shop and the first place you should turn to see what's going on in your classes. The second thing that we are using is PlayPosit. PlayPosit is how we will record and post video instruction from past classes. PlayPosit's a very cool platform because it allows teachers to embed questions and other tools to help make sure that students understand what they're watching as they go through the video. The next platform we'll be using is one that all of our students from last year should be very familiar with, which is Microsoft Teams. Teams will be the platform that we use to host all live instruction. This is where you'll have classes, where you'll have circles, where you'll meet with your classmates in breakout groups, etc. This is a very interactive one and where we'll have our face-to-face video conferencing. Please don't worry right now about having those links to PlayPosit, Microsoft Teams. All of that will be embedded in Canvas. The last platform highlighted is Aspen, and that's where we'll continue to post copies of your students' academic and attendance. By logging on here, you can see their grades and completed assignments in all of their courses, and you can also check to see which days they've engaged in. We really encourage you to stay tuned to these 4 platforms, as they're going to help walk you through this upcoming year. We will offer multiple supports and trainings for parents, students, and families on how to use these platforms. So stay tuned and we will make sure together all of us can attend our classes. The next thing I want to talk about is technology. We're very fortunate to be able to issue tablets to all of our students in the spring. We recognize that those tablets had some glitches on them and are excited to announce we have more powerful technology for this fall semester. All students in our building are eligible to come to our school and check out a laptop and/or a hotspot to allow them high-speed internet access. These devices are available from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the following dates: August 21st, which is tomorrow. We hope to see several of you at the school. Then next Monday, August 24th, Wednesday, August 26th, and Friday, August 28th. On each of these days, between 10 to 2, any enrolled student can come and pick up a device. We encourage you to come as soon as you can to make sure that you are all set with what you'll need to start the school year. We've received a lot of questions about the tablets, and if you have the tablet, you may continue to use it this school year in addition to your laptop. We'd like you to come pick up a laptop, but then the tablet will allow each student to have access to 2 different devices. One could be used to watch your teacher doing instruction, while the other device can be used to take notes and participate in other assignments. We're very committed to equity in our building and to access of our classes, and are very excited that through all of this technology, all students can have access to the great instruction that our teachers have been working on this summer to deliver. One of the tools that we're going to use to help keep families and parents in the loop is Parent Square, and we're also going to be using a platform called Live School. So I want to go ahead and show this video clip about Live School. It's going to walk you through what that looks like and how we'll use it in our building.
Every day, your kids are working hard, and engaging students is a top priority. With Live School, you can instantly award students points for the great things they do. When you give a point in Live School, you can leave a comment for other teachers to see. That way, when students rotate classes, teachers can see how students are doing before class even starts. Live School's parent app means that moms and dads in your school will have continuous feedback on their student. Students get their own app too, showing them their feedback from all classes and updates on your school's reward system. Paychecks are another powerful way to engage students in behavior improvement. Kids can't wait to get their paycheck because it shows them how much they have earned and how much they have saved up. It's easy to create a reward system so that students can spend their hard-earned points. Just add rewards like school store items, pizza parties, and more. Then charge students when they want to make a purchase. LiveSchool will automatically update student accounts. Access powerful data about your students, team, and school. Work together to reflect on school-wide progress. Use LiveSchool dashboards for more productive parent-teacher meetings, and pull detailed documentation in a printer-friendly format anytime you need it. Let's work together to track, reward, and improve behavior this school year.
So that's a very quick overview of LiveSchool. During the first 2 weeks of school, we'll spend time with your students during their classes, introducing them to this platform, helping them learn how it works, and working together to really help incentivize and support those behaviors that are going to help our students be the most successful in each of their classes. In addition to this platform, another one that is coming soon, and some of you might have actually received a notification about this event last night on it, is called Parent Square. Parent Square is one of the tools we want to use to really help streamline and improve communication between our school and your home. So with that, I want to show you a quick overview of Parent Square.
Congratulations! If you are watching this video, it means that your school is using Parent Square. You may be asking yourself, what is Parent Square? Parent Square is a safe, secure, and modern approach to communication and collaboration between school and home. It is a central hub for all district, school, grade level, class, and group notifications about your children. Better still, school communication comes right to your fingertips in a way that is convenient to you, whether it be email, text, or app notification. You will also receive text or voice calls for urgent alerts and reminders. You should have received an invitation from Parent Square via email or text asking you to activate your account. You can also request another activation invitation with the email or phone number that you provided to your child's school at parentsquare.com or on the app. If you don't remember the information on file at your child's school, please fill out your Join Your School form to send a request to your child's school to add you to Parent Square today. Parent Square also has easy-to-use apps for iOS and Android phones that can be downloaded from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Once logged in, you'll see your custom Parent Square feed. This page shows all information related to your children, including any school-wide, grade level, class, or group-specific information. No more need to search through emails, schools, or multiple websites to find important information. Prefer text messages over email? No problem. From your account page, you can update your notification preferences, so information is coming how and when you'd like it. Language settings can also be changed, so information is coming in your preferred language. Parent Square is great at increasing collaboration and helps you get involved in your school communities. You will automatically receive information from the school office and your kids' classes, and any groups you or your kids belong to. You may also join a public group within the school. You can participate with just a click of a button. Parent Square allows you to fill out a form quickly. No more handouts and permission slips lost at the bottom of backpacks. You can sign up to bring in an item or RSVP for an event. You can also comment on and appreciate a post. Please give these generously to show your school community support. Using Parent Square, you can also chat directly with a teacher or staff member using our Messages feature. This keeps all communication in one place without the need of additional directories or email addresses. We also have a personalized calendar to keep you up to date with school events, and our photo library stores all photos that have been shared over the course of the year. Thank you for joining Parent Square. Register your account, download the app, and start interacting with your school community today.
We are so excited about this platform and what this platform is going to mean for helping us increase our communication with you. As a school, we have several collective commitments. 2 of them are to teamwork and to building relationships. And through these platforms, we hope to continue to build our relationships with you and your family to make sure that together we support your child in accomplishing everything they possibly can for this coming school year. And with that, it's my pleasure to turn it over to our new assistant principal, AP Meyer.
Hello, everyone. As AP Westover said, my name is Erica Meyer, and I'm really looking forward to working with you all this year. Some tips for a great year are first to join your synchronous classes. That means connect with your teachers and fellow classmates by joining your live sessions. So when we say synchronous, that just means live. Also make sure that you get your school supplies. So we put in the chat and already talked about some dates for you to come get technology from Ballou. Make sure that you have pencil and a paper ready for notes each day, and just show up every single day with a positive attitude, ready to learn. Next thing you can do is sign up for office hours. Like we said, attendance counts, including Wednesdays, but Wednesdays you have a lot more flexibility for how you can use your time. So definitely reach out to those teachers and classes where you're struggling to make time for office hours on Wednesdays and to meet with any other staff members as well. Make sure you're checking Aspen every single week. Because we're not in the building, it is really important that you are watching your grades on a regular basis so that you can reach out to the right person at the right time. So if you don't know how to check Aspen, I saw there were a few questions in the comments. Make sure that you let your administrator know and they'll assist you with that. The most important thing that you can do during this time is to ask for help. So we don't see you in person. We don't know that you need help unless you tell us. So please ask for help if you need it. Let your teacher know, your counselor, or your administrator. We have lots of resources and opportunities to support you, like tutors, digital programs, and lots of other supports. So please just let us know so we can assist you. And then last, I've already said this several times, but remember that your attendance counts. You need to be in class every single day. We need you in class to be successful. So please make sure that you're logging on at the time of your classes every single day. You can also stay in the loop by following your academics and attendance on Aspen. That has a lot of information for you and it's a great resource. You can also check our school website. We post announcements all the time and all your information that you need on distance learning will be there as well. I also saw several questions in the chat asking where this information will be held, and we will be posting that on the website as well. So this whole recording of this presentation will be available for you. Also look out for grade level newsletters from the administrators that will show up in your inbox weekly and give you a lot of up-to-date information on what's happening this week. And then also follow us on social media. We're working really hard to make our social media engaging for you all, so we'd love to have you engage with us and hear your feedback on it. So please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook. And here's all our handles for you to follow us. So if you need help, we are here to support you. So you can contact your teachers once you receive your schedule next week, and you can also contact your assistant principal. We've listed all our contact information on the slide, and we will also list it again in our breakout groups, so make sure that you take a note of that there. You can also fill out the Ballou Tech Help form if you need any form of tech support this year. And then also for parents and families, make sure that you're completing our Ballou Strong survey if you have any needs that we can help you fill this year. So that's more than just academics, but in terms of food, job support, transportation, and any other necessities. And that's supported by our Connected Schools manager, Ms. Elo. So your to-do list and your next steps. First, make sure you pick up technology from us. Our dates are this Friday, next Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. And you can just come straight to Ballou to do that. You can also enroll with us. You need to be able to enroll yourself before we can give you technology. So make sure that you go to that bit.ly so that you can enroll and receive your technology with no problems. If you need enrollment assistance, there will be somebody available this Friday to assist you. Also, make sure you're logging on for the first day of school by logging on to Canvas and Clever, and make sure that you know your login ahead of time so that when you do come across the first day, you're all set and ready to go. Remember, your attendance and grades count. You all are going to get tired of me saying this in this presentation, but they really, really count. We cannot support you if you're not there. So please make sure that you are present and engaged in your classes and logging on every single day. And last, you can check your schedule on Aspen. I know everyone's really excited to receive their schedules. They will be available on Tuesday on Aspen or for pickup at Ballou on August 24th and 26th.
You're muted, Dr. Jackson.
Okay, thank you for that. Well, welcome back. Welcome back for folks. I'm happy to be back. This is the time that we could have a Q&A. We definitely want to respond to some of the questions that are in the chat box. And I know there was a lot of information, but we will have breakout sessions this afternoon so that folks are able to get more questions answered. Now let's answer a few of the questions. So if you got questions, add your question to the chat box.
Great. The first one that we've seen a lot of is, will we get copies of this PowerPoint? How can we access this information? Just as a reminder, we have recorded the session and we will be posting it on our website. So starting tomorrow, you can go back and rewatch this, but we'll also send out email updates to make sure you have all of these answers. The next question, Dr. Jackson, if you want to answer this, is students want to know if they have to wear their uniforms for virtual classes this year.
Well, I'm giving you some slack on uniform. I just want you to log on. Once you log on, just be dressed appropriately so that you are able to get your daily instructions that you need. So there will be no uniform requirements, but you must be dressed appropriately. Okay.
Great. Some technology questions that I can help answer. Individuals who don't have Wi-Fi at home, we have hotspots that you can come check out from the school that will allow everyone to have access to the internet they need to access their classes. Lots of questions about the tablets. We know that the tablets worked really well for some people and were a little bit more challenging for others last year. That's why we will be giving laptops to all enrolled students. If you have a tablet, please come pick up a laptop. It'll help you with accessing your classes. But you are allowed to keep your tablet this year to help you also access your classes. So basically you can have 2 devices from us this year if you find that helpful, but definitely come get a laptop.
Wait a second. They can also win a device, am I correct?
Yes, sir, they sure can. Tonight we will be randomly selecting 5 people in attendance to hand out Amazon Fire tablets. So stay tuned for that, but 5 of you will be eligible to win that.
All right.
Next question that I've seen several times. What about community service? How does that fit into this school year?
AP Cartwright, you want to jump on that?
Yes, sure. At this time, we are still expected to earn community service hours. So as soon as we receive opportunities to participate in virtual community service activities, then we will definitely send them your way via your counselor. So be on the lookout for information from your counselor, your grade level counselor and administrator, and take advantage of the community service opportunities through the virtual experience.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
AP Cartwright, do you also want to address schedules for seniors? Some students are asking if they don't need all their credits this year, if they've passed most of their classes, will they still have a full schedule?
So seniors will be scheduled for the classes or the credits that they need in order to satisfy graduation requirements. So if they need 2 credits to satisfy graduation requirements, that's how they'll be scheduled.
Great. Another question we have, and I love this one, is what time does school start this year? Really like this focus on being on time. Our first day of school is August 31st, and classes start at 9:35, but we encourage you to log in at 9:30. Make sure you're set and ready to go. Dr. Jackson, I have a couple questions about IEPs and special education. Can you address what that'll look like virtually?
Absolutely. So definitely we will carve out time and space for our families who need to do IEP and special education support. There may be times where you have to report to the school to get that in-person support that you need. And we will definitely roll that out and share what that will look like as the school year opens. So those students who have IEPs and specialized instruction may have to come up to the school and do some small group in-person learning with their teacher and hold meetings. We can definitely hold meetings on Teams, but we definitely want to make sure our students are supported as much as possible.
Great. Two more tech-related questions I see. First is asking about packets. Last year, individuals would come up to the school and pick up packets. This year, we're moving to where most everything will be done virtually and online. That's why we really encourage you to come pick up a laptop and a hotspot so we can help ensure you have access to all of those course materials. There's another question about DCPS computers blocking a lot of websites. The devices and hotspots will block the same websites that would normally be blocked inside the school building. We're working with teachers to make sure they're aware of those blocks and plan in their instruction to make sure you can access everything that you need to. If you have any issues where you can't access something that a teacher requests, please just let that teacher know or reach out to your assistant principal. Dr. Jackson, I'm seeing some questions about enrollment. How can we go about getting students enrolled right now?
Hey, tomorrow is a great day to enroll. Come on up to the school. We'll be here from, I believe, 9:30 to 2 for enrollment. So come on up and enroll your child. If you have not enrolled, we'll support you with that. So we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Let's get it. We need you to enroll and be ready for learning. And also you can pick up your laptop tomorrow as well. So make sure if you haven't enrolled, you come up and enroll and you pick up your electronic device.
Great. Someone else asked, what happens if the system crashes when we're trying to access our classes? What are going to be the impacts of that? Dr. Jackson, you want to talk about what we think about empathy and grace this year?
So we all are embarking upon some unprecedented times, right? We've never been able to run a school virtually, not in my lifetime. So this is my second year actually doing some virtual schooling, part last year and now full-time this year. So definitely when there is issues with electronic devices or technology, we're going to extend that grace, but we want to make sure that the expectation remains the same, that we must continue to work and work hard and catch up on any missed work that we may have missed. So again, if your computer crashed, hey, just let your assistant principal know, your teacher know, and we will support you and give you multiple opportunities to turn in assignments, multiple opportunities to get it right, because we don't want any child left behind. So we want to see you be successful so you can go off to college or career or the military. So again, don't let technology stop us from being great.
There have been a lot more questions showing up about community service and how do they submit those hours. There's also a question about if it is too late to turn in community service hours from last year. AP Cartwright, do you want to address those?
Well, can you repeat that question?
Sure. There are two community service questions.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do if we need the community service hours paper? So how do we submit community service? And is it too late to turn in community service hours from last year?
So no, one, it's not too late to turn in your community service hours from last year, and your grade level counselor will be able to get the forms to you. So we'll probably send them to you electronically. So they'll most likely, if you're a 10th grader or 11th grader, Miss Sally Leroy will send the form to you electronically, and you'll fill it out and then send it back to her.
And we know that we have technology at our disposal, so sometimes just a screenshot will be sufficient.
Great. I think we've got 2 last questions, and then we'll be good to move into breakout groups. The first is asking about testing, like the MAP assessment, RI, etc. This year, we will have some online testing. We will learn that platform together, and we'll make sure that your student gets plenty of support before those assessments occur. The second question is about Aspen logins. Aspen logins generally reset over the summer. We'll be helping all students ensure they have access to their Aspen the first week of school. And any parents who need help or family members in setting up their Aspen account can reach out to their grade level administrator, and we can help you access the system.
Okay, so before we log off and go into our breakout groups, I just want the parents and students to know that we got you. We got you from start to finish. We want to support you as much as possible. Feel free to reach out when you feel like this has been, you're overwhelmed, you can't handle it. We're here to support you socially, emotionally, as well as physically. So we have our Ballou Strong survey. So please make sure that if you have needs outside of education, that you fill out our Ballou Strong survey so we can kind of meet your needs, right? So again, this is unprecedented times. We're here to support our families as much as possible. So feel free to contact us, email us, lean into us for any support that you may need. So let's be great, let's be bold, let's be courageous. In closing, as we get ready to break out, remember students, oftentimes I reward students who's able to recite this verbatim or metaphorically when I see them, when I talk to them without reading it or looking at it, right? So it goes like this. You can recite this with me on 3. We are one unity, one family, one school, one purpose. On 3, together, 1, 2, 3. It is to be, it is up to me. I am powerful beyond measure. I manifest pride, poise, and perseverance in a relentless pursuit of excellence for who? Myself, my family, my community, and my world. Enjoy your breakout rooms, but enjoy your breakout sessions. Here's how you can get there. For all grade levels, please see your bit.ly there. You're able to tap in and log on into your breakout rooms. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. Looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to working with you. We love you and we miss you. Can't wait to see you. You may now check the chat box to see your grade level bit.ly, and then click on that link to jump into your room. Thank you.